Whoa. Call out. She was from the west side, uptown, 45th Ave, bad little thing, she a cutie, and she got swag, told her that when I come through, we could pop tags, took her out of town just for shopping, you know we blow it back, don't care if haters is watching, they just getting mad, real bosses moving this.
I'm transgender, I need $1,200 a month.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
How do you prove that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the proof?
Yeah.
Where's your boyfriend? Where's your girlfriend?
I mean, that's no different than like Leah Thomas racing all them women, you know, the trans guy, and racing them women and taking all them records and taking it away from them women.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Have you been keeping up with Kanye?
I have.
Like keeping up with the Kardashians. You been
keeping up with Kanye. That needs to be his own show,
I
for
wouldn't
real.
say, like, too much. Kanye is very interesting as well. A lot of people are turned. I think Kanye just struggles with his delivery too. I feel like he has some great like thoughts. I look at it like everybody has their own perspective. I'm never gonna look at somebody like and agree with them 100%, but I'm not gonna like knock them because I don't. Like everybody just has their own beliefs and like their own perspective. Like Kanye's been through things that I haven't been through to make him think the way he thinks. Same thing for me. So like he probably won't understand some of the things that I think. I feel like he's just a little disconnected because when you're at that stature for so long, like Kanye has been, some of the things he say like rubs our community the wrong way because like he's just he's Kanye. So like he thinks like I don't know. He's just interesting and says a lot of like things that people aren't used to hearing.
They're thought provoking.
Yeah, like
it really is.
Like he's a thought leader, so like he says things that people don't like really think about or like haven't accepted yet, which people aren't really comfortable with that like nowadays. Like people want to be accepting of everything, like they don't like challenging things. So how do you feel about it?
I haven't been a Kanye fan in a while. Ever since he said what he said, I think slavery was a choice. That's really what kind of like turned me off to Kanye. Mm-hmm. But of course he stays on our timeline, so you just keep up with him as well as, you know, by us being in media, we kind of, you know, keep up with him a little bit. But you know, what he said, like people said, he should have been just more specific with, you know, who the people were that were hurting him specifically. One thing I can say that I have done, you know, some research on recently is that is the difference or the things that the Jewish people went through, in which you know it's not the exact same as black people, but it's very close. You know what I'm saying? Like they were very, very marginalized.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And they weren't looked at as equal until a certain point. You feel me? And I think that's where the discrepancy between us and them comes in at, because they're still in the mentality of, well, yes, you know, we went through what we went through, but we're still marginalized. We still have to struggle. No, you don't, because there was a point in time where you were pretty much initiated into the status quo. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? You guys have been through what you've been through. You know, here's reparations, whatever. And you know what? We're also going to grant you, you know, in so many words, whiteness. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, we're all this. We're pretty much the same. So, and that's just something that I learned recently. You know what I mean? And I don't remember exactly what year it was that all this happened. But that's what, at one point in time, our fight and their fight was pretty much the same. We were fighting together. You know what I'm saying? And then the way they separated us is they was like, you know what? We're going to put you guys on a pedestal. You know what I mean? We'll give you guys these things. But in turn, you guys can't be over here with them. So that's from what I've seen through history, that's what it's been. So when Kanye came out and said what he said, the powers that be were upset because he made it as a general statement. And for them, well, like I stated, coming from where they came from, the first thing comes to their mind is that they're going to be, you know, attacked and, you know, murdered and killed and stuff like that, because you're saying that they're like a superpower in this country and now you're making them a target. So that's why they're like, yo, you can't say stuff like that, because that puts a bullseye on our back in so many words. You know what I'm saying? So Only thing that I trip off with Kanye is just that I feel like he does use the black community, you know, because when it's like when he gets in trouble is when he wants to come and be like, you know what, I'm sorry, I apologize, I didn't mean to say that about George Floyd, whatever. And then, as well as like right now, he's pushing Ye 24. So I'm thinking he's going to be running for president in 2024. And you know who he's going to want to vote for him. And then when we don't vote for him, you know what he's going to say? Oh, that's why I said white lives matter. That's why this, that's why that. It's like he sets himself up to be able to have excuses when things don't go his way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's because that's what it's going to be. I don't see him winning an election. That's just me.
Yeah.
Period. Especially if he's running against Trump. They ain't letting. No. If Trump is, if it's between Trump and Kanye, they voting for Trump. Unfortunately. And I'm, you know, we got to have our Democratic candidate. So that's whoever whoever that is. I don't know who that is. Whoever that is. I think it's going to be old Biden again. So, you know, it ain't old Biden again. I just can't. But see, the thing about this is that as much as I respect, you know, I guess the gall and the bravado of Trump, because did you see the SNL with Dave Chappelle when he talked about? Clips of it, but I haven't seen the whole thing. But he literally talked about when he was running against Hillary Clinton and the things that he said when he was on the debate stage against Hillary Clinton. I think Hillary Clinton said something about, you know, you don't pay your taxes. And he was like, that makes me smart. You know what I'm saying? Just being very, very open and blatant about what they do as the elite or what they do at the top. Yeah. What they do in the White House. Mm-hmm. So that's one of his...
That was what sold me on Trump when he said that. That was one of the things that sold me on him. I was like, this man is for the people. He's not a politician. He's for the people.
He was definitely not a politician.
He's not a politician. And I don't want... I'm tired of politicians.
Yeah, that's kind of something like... That's the reason I really don't get into, like, politics too much. But that's the reason, like, I kind of have a respect for Trump in a way. Because, like, even though he says, like, some outlandish things sometimes, people think, like, I'd rather have somebody who, like, is just them. Like, if you think he's an
not
asshole,
holding back. He's not hiding nothing from you.
If you think he's an asshole, like, that's what he is. Like, he's not, like... pretending to be like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like somebody's telling you, I'm gonna do this, and then they don't have that intention at all. Like that's kind of how I feel politics are. Like it's a whole bunch of like promises that
tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah, tell you what you want to hear just to get you to vote for him. So that's I kind of have a respect for him in that same way. Like just how he's like just so like puff his chest out type thing. Because like you don't really see that in like the political like spectrum.
No, he gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah,
like he was telling the truth. I think he said that about taxes. And what else he said? Donald Trump said. You know that because Dave Chappelle said it like word for word.
Yeah, like, no, that was a great monologue.
Yeah, like verbatim. Like exactly. Trump said this, and this is what you know.
This is why everybody like him.
Right. This is why the people like him. And this is why the people are going to vote for him again if he runs again. But we know he's trying to stay out of jail too, because you know you can't convict a sitting president. So if he runs again and wins. Those things are out. I don't know if they're out the door, but he won't be going to jail for them.
He'll be going to jail for that anyway.
He'll be going to jail for some new shit that he do when he in office.
He's the most investigated man in history, and ain't got nothing on him.
Man,
they investigated the crap out of him.
He was impeached twice.
Impeached, but that's just people just saying we don't want you here no more. He wasn't found guilty of nothing. He was just impeached. Yeah, it don't mean nothing.
But still being impeached twice is a record.
Yeah, you're gonna be impeached twice and president twice. That's fine with him. Yeah, he don't care.
That's wild. So
that's wild.
Yeah, man. So, but yeah, so we will see 20. But yeah, you know, Ye, like you say, he bought out Balenciaga.
Everything.
Ye 24, and I guess all his clothes is going to be $20.
So you think that's him running for president? Huh? I didn't put that together, but that's not a bad thought.
Yeah, he's running. But that, you know, in my opinion, that's just like Super Bowl.
So what would you do?
That's like Super Bowl gear, because when you don't win,
so what would you do?
What are we going to be doing?
Hypothetical. Let me hypothetically. This is the craziest hypothetical you ever heard. What if Trump decided to make Ye as VP? Seriously, man. I'm dead serious right now. That's gonna lock up a lot of votes. Now you know he's in. He's a shoe-in.
That's gonna be very.
He'd be a shoe-in if Ye joined forces with him, and I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think that's what's gonna happen, but I've been saying that lately. I'm like, what if Trump? Because I was already like, well, I might have a tough
Well,
decision.
I mean, but you know what happened, and you know what this world is. This world in general is coming to a reset. Okay.
Oh, they're telling you that.
Right. So yeah. So I mean, if it happened, it wouldn't be far fetched to me. Okay. Once Trump got in, that was kind of like that was the floodgates opening, saying anybody can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And then even looking at Herschel Walker right now running in Georgia.
Is he gonna win? Is they doing a runoff?
Yes, it's a runoff.
I know.
December.
Is it? I don't know. When's that end? How long does that go for?
I know the runoff is in December. So
it's not until December.
Yeah,
so they're just campaigning for it right now.
Yeah. That guy is, I hate to say it, but he's an idiot.
Well, so was Fetterman, but they got him right in. I mean, he had all the mental health issues, and I don't know that Herschel's necessarily an idiot. I think he got hit in the head a lot. I mean, he was playing football.
Did you hear his last? He
got hit in the head a lot.
Did you hear his last speech, bro?
No,
Talking about vampires and werewolves.
No, I did not.
Yes, bro. Talking about.
Did you hear the whole speech when he gave it?
Yeah, he was just talking about he watched Friday Night, but it's not. Like you don't know how to tell a story. Like that's first and foremost.
I think that's.
And like you said,
I think it has to do with getting hit.
It does. It does have a lot to do with.
I
getting
believe that.
hit. But you can't run a state or a city or anything.
They just voted Pennsylvania in with the guy that had a stroke and he can't even tell you nothing up there. He's like, they're like, give us your final state. He's like, good night. Like, dude, your light's out up there. And they voted him in. He got in. He won.
Republican?
No, Democrat. So yeah, I mean, it can be done. You can be brain dead and get in.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about running.
You can definitely.
I'm thinking about running and getting them lifetime perks. You know what I mean? That lifetime insurance, that lifetime 401k, that lifetime pension.
So what you trying to run for? I'll run with you.
Let's run. I'm gonna run for something. I don't know. We gotta start. You gotta start local, and then you just after you do your term, you move up to the next one, and you try the next one, and you go. I watched Jim Renacci do it. He was my hometown mayor, and now he's going for senator. I don't know if he got in or not, but I mean, yeah, you start local and you work your way up.
But once you get in there as a mayor,
that's what they do.
Is that when your benefits start?
What? No, I don't think till you can become like in the House or a Senate, a congressman. Okay. Yeah, one of them.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. I really do,
appreciate
man.
You guys having me.
Make sure that tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, so like I said earlier, on all my socials, it's The Vegan Food Critic, except Instagram. Instagram is the.vegan food critic. Same for the YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, The Vegan Food Critic.
And you know what it is, man. Acquired Taste Media. Shout out Richie Carlisle. Wristwork Custom Jewelry. Make sure you check that out, as well as K Bella Bundles. Make sure you check that out. Acquired Taste Media. And, of course, the Black Fathers Initiative of Cleveland. We appreciate the love. Make sure you click the link in the bio. Like, subscribe. You know what to do.
All that.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, man.
Cool. That was fun.